Dr. Sherri Tenpenny, who runs a practice down in Mexico, consults down there, medical doctor, one of the leading experts out there, even in mainstream media, talking about bird flu and analyzing it. We had her on for 45 minutes during the first hour. She was going to be popping in again from Mexico. She's in Monterey. First, they canceled their big medical conference that was already going on down there. Then they told them they, basically have to be bussed out. If they don't take a plane today, they'll be bussed out tomorrow. I mean, so not only is the border wide open, they're making people go back. I mean, this is martial law. So Mexico is taking this very, very seriously. Why on earth, Dr. Sherri Tenpenny, would they make you leave now? Give us the latest.
Well, they just downstairs. They just unfolded all of the conference materials, and everybody that had booths and everything are packing up all their stuff. And they made an announcement that if anybody who could not get a plane out today, that they had a bus. It's a 5-hour bus ride from Monterey, and they were going to take people across the border and take them to San Antonio today. They're really serious about people leaving. Now, nobody's holding a gun to our heads and telling us that we have to leave, but there's such a sense of urgency amongst the Mexican officials here about getting us out of the country. It just makes me a little suspicious about, I don't know, maybe they really are going to close the borders and not let anybody back in or back out. So we've decided that maybe the prudent thing to do is to just go ahead and leave with everybody else, because we were going to stay here till Saturday. I mean, it's a beautiful place. We were going to enjoy the vacation time, but if they're serious enough about this, that if you can't get a plane out, they're going to bus you to San Antonio, which is about a 5-hour drive. That's taking this really serious.
Well, Dr. Tenpenny, this has been a big escalation just in the last hour and a half since you were on with us. Other thoughts on why they're so panicked?
I'm really not sure. I mean, there's no, it's called a Monterey Healthcare City. Monterey is a very large medical tourism center. It's one of the global places where people come to get healthcare, and that was the conference that I was here for, is for this Medical Tourism Association conference. And they have wonderful facilities that are 5-star that look every bit like the Cleveland Clinic or places in Cleveland, in the U.S. And they are the ones that are calling the shots. It's not the Medical Tourism Association. It's not the conference. It's not the hotel. They're the ones who are making a really big deal. And the gentleman who was up in front of the group this morning telling us that they were canceling the tours and then they were canceling the rest of the conference, he's in close contact apparently with officials from Mexico City. And he was saying that these were sort of their rules, because there were several people in the conference that said, hey, we're here. Nobody's going to be able to get a flight out today. Can we at least do part of the conference? Maybe do it, some of it tomorrow. Can we, have the conference from noon to midnight and get as much of it in? Nope, it's canceled. You can't be in this room. And now they're saying they're setting up buses for us to leave.
And now there's been a big 6+ magnitude earthquake in Mexico City. This is getting weirder.
Oh, wow.
And weirder. A strong earthquake felt in Mexico City. AP reports a strong earthquake struck central Mexico on Monday, swaying tall buildings in the capital and sending office workers into the streets. The 6.0 magnitude quake was centered near Chilpancingo. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. Chilpancingo, about 130 miles southwest of Mexico City, or 50 miles, 80 kilometers from the resort of Acapulco, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. So it's just really, when it rains, it pours down there.
I guess so, Alex. Well, I'm going to have to cut this short because I have to pack.
Okay, I know you've got to leave right now. I'm going to put you on hold, Doctor.
We're going to go over to San Antonio, probably spend the night there tonight. So I've got the number for your producer. Would you like me to give you a call in tomorrow morning?
Yes, 11:30 Central, and if you can't, we'll talk to you when you get back to your home. Thank you so much, Doctor.
You're welcome. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Yeah, she called us to let us know that she wouldn't be able to do the show tomorrow from Mexico, that she was going to be leaving, so I wanted you to hear that directly from her. Another eyewitness in Mexico as all of this goes on. She's in one of the northern territories there. Northern states. I know we have a lot of phone calls. Those are coming up. I want to recap some of the top news and talk to Dr. Deagle, another medical doctor, get his other perspective. You kind of heard from Tenpenny that this could be really bad, but probably isn't. We'll see what Dr. D has to say. And then we've got Steve Quayle coming up on the show. And that should also be informative. Different angles, different thoughts, your calls, my analysis, Paul Watson's take, all of us together breaking this down. This is the GCN Radio Network. Infowars.com is the site. The good old folks at New Silver Solution. And the website is supernaturalsilver.com. Supernaturalsilver.com. This is something that kills bacteria, viruses, you name it, well documented. They've got it down to a super small nano-sized particle. Supernaturalsilver.com. Check them out at Infowars.com. Supernaturalsilver.com.